I really enjoyed a few days in the Finnish countryside. We spent a lot of time in nature, we did some work related to the arrival of spring, and I learned something more about Finland. We ranked the leaves to make it easier for the grass to grow, so the land could become green. I learned new Finnish word, haravoida, which I heard many times during our stay at countryside, and it means ranking leaves. It was Vappu time, so we had traditional fermented lemonade Saimaa with tippaleipä. Vappu is celebrated in Finland on 1st May. Lake Saimaa was still partly covered with ice, and it was so beautiful. It was needed to make the roads drivable. We started working on it by making drainage ditches. We have now very interesting doings. We are going to make good circumstances for growing brain mushrooms, or also known as false morels, and in Finnish it's korvasieni. And now we are going to take some newspapers as first. Okay, so now we have newspapers, and the next step is to take a shovel. We found a perfect spot for korvasieni. It should be sandy, open, which we have. And now the next task is to remove the soil from the surface, put there newspapers, and then put the soil back. Now we are putting their newspapers in the excavated hole, and we are trying to avoid to put there these kind of very shiny papers, only regular newspapers from recycled paper. So now it's done, and mushrooms should appear there during next year.
Next years.
Or next years, so in the future. This is how it looks. We didn't put there any parts of mushrooms. They should be already present in the soil, and our doings should just enhance their growing. They could appear in next year, so we must check the locality regularly, and we can look forward for the big korvasieni harvest. It was so nice weather 20 minutes ago and now it's heavily raining, so I'm hiding here below the tree and waiting for the rain to stop a bit. Only 5 minutes passed and it's sunny again. Work on making the roads drivable continued. It was needed to put gravel into drain depressions and wet areas on the road. On the third day, the ice completely disappeared from the lake, and the sound of waves was so nice and joyful. I'm picking here some goat wheat and it's very good for salad, especially this fresh one. I just tasted a fresh one and it's very good. It has mild taste compared to the older goat wheat, which is also very good but more for cooking. This can be well prepared in salad, which is my plan. And here are already starting to grow some first flowers. They are very small, but I can see them. We went to the forest to see if we can find flower called Kangas vuokko, which is protected and very beautiful. And maybe it's too early to see it because it blooms later in spring. So let's see if we will be lucky. We haven't found Kangas vuokko yet, but here is first finding hazel grouse poo.
They are now like they used to be there, but they have kind of maybe moved here. Fantastic, aren't they?
Yes, very beautiful. Here are some lingon berries which survived the winter, and I will try them because they should be very good. Okay, so I'm doing some lingon berry taste test. I have them here. They are not good at all. Like the consistency is strange, there is no juice inside. It's like eating a flower. I mean, like for baking flour.
Maybe it's then this. Is it then this sian puolukka, which is not so good?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, but maybe it's still healthy. Here are some last fragments of snow. It's very, very cold, like an ice. We are going to see a chaga mushroom on an old birch tree, and chaga mushroom is considered as a superfood. It's very healthy, full of antioxidants, and also very valuable. It's paid by gold, and it's very typical in Finland because there are a lot of birch trees. I also heard that there is some management how to conceive the chaga mushroom in birches if one has a birch forest. From chaga mushroom is possible to make, for example, a tea. I once made it. It doesn't taste bad at all. It has some earthy flavor. This large black patch is the chaga mushroom. This formation is called pasque in Finnish, burl in English. Inside is wood and it's possible to make from it a bowl, for example. This old birch is very valuable. Pasque on the base of the tree, and higher is chaga mushroom. We are on the way to Helsinki and we stopped in Mikkeli to have a coffee. Here is a very nice cafe and also a shop with local products, handmade products and other interesting things, so we will go also there. We visited the shop and there were many things. We eventually bought only some food, but I very much liked one earrings which looked like wild strawberries, but they cost 45 euros, so maybe at some point, but for now we have here this knäckebröd, then peruna rieska, which is something like potato flatbread, and this bar with lemon and lakritsi. Here it's visible how it's yellow and black. This is also a cafeteria, but now it's closed. It's opened during summertime. We had coffee and special Finnish blueberry pie called mustikka rattana, which I highly recommend. It was so delicious and it came with a vanilla cream. Then we just continued back to Helsinki, so thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful time.